Blessed be everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're looking at tarot card Judgment. It's one of my favourite tarot cards and I'll tell you why in a minute. But before that, I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com, author of Crafting Your Wiccan Path and also the tarot course, The Confident Tarot Reader. If you want to know more about Wicca, witchcraft, tarot and shadow work, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. If you do want to become a confident tarot reader, the Confident Tarot Reader course is now evergreen and you can enroll at any time to learn to read the tarot with confidence using your intuition and your knowledge of the cards, but mostly how to tap into your intuition and how to know what that reading that you're seeing in front of you that could be really confusing is all about, simply by knowing that these pictures and the energy on these cards tell a story. And when you start to see it as a story, then you can really start to get into the drama of the story and connect intuitively to what the cards actually mean, and also to yourself if you're reading for yourself, or to the other person if you're reading for them. So the Confident Tarot Reader course is in the link in the description field below this video, or you can go onto my website, mysterywitchschool.com. The Judgment card, as I said before, it's one of my favorite cards, and maybe one of the reasons is because there's a link numerologically with this card and my numerology, but it's a beautiful card of awakening, of waking up. This is one of its positive aspects. It's waking up. It's like you've been asleep and then you wake up. It's like maybe when you've discovered magic for the first time, or you've discovered that connection to nature, you know, for the first time. It's like you've just woke up. It's like, oh wow, this is really here. Or wow, this is something I can do. Or wow, I've really felt this my whole life, but I never knew what it was. It can be that feeling. It's like a wow feeling, or a finally it's here kind of feeling. And that is just simply wakening up to who we are when you're looking at this card from that perspective. Another meaning is that we're awakening to something. So in a mundane tarot reading, it could just simply be that something's being revealed, or that there's an announcement of some sort that you're going to come across, that there may be some form of calling there. So maybe you're going to get a promotion or something, or you're feeling drawn to something, like it's a calling of some nature. The Judgment card can be literal as well. It can be about making good judgment, or if it's negatively aspected, not so good judgment, being discerning and being able to see things suddenly quite clearly, and so you can make good decisions, or have made a good decision depending on the placement. The card can be awakening you to a new purpose. It could be that you've been through some tough times and now you've awakened to whole new meaning in life, a totally different scenario. It's waking you up. You've been feeling like, you know, you've been dead and now it's time for rebirth. And this is definitely a card of rebirth as well. It's coming out of some hibernation time or a transition time and coming into something new. The card can also indicate that it's time for a reboot. So maybe you need to reboot things, you need to change up things in some way, bring new life into something in some way, make a significant change in some way. We have here the announcement being made by the Archangel here. And in this case, the angel is Gabriel with the trumpet. And there's a lot of water in this card too. The coffins appear to be on water. So you've got this connection to the psychic connection, the emotional connection. So it's something that can be affecting you on an emotional level too, or that you're emotionally feeling the response. It feels intuitively like an awakening of some sort, or a new direction to go in. Those aspects are there. You've got the mountains too in the background, and the mountains symbolizing that things haven't been necessarily easy, but by this stage you've reached a peak of the mountains that you've been climbing, and the opportunity is there for you to start something very, very new from a higher altitude, meaning from a higher position of consciousness. The blue imagery is very refreshing in this particular version of the card. This is the Waite-Smith deck. And it's interesting because all of the people in the card are all poised looking up. It's like they're in awe of something. It's like, oh, I'm finally seeing something amazing happen. I'm finally realizing something. The posture of all of these people is a posture of celebration. Okay, so it's a very positive card in that sense. And they are actually all coming up out of their graves. So it is about waking the dead, meaning what you've been dead to, you have come alive. Again, you've come alive in some way. The original meaning of this card refers to, of course, the Last Judgment in the Abrahamic religions. Of course, in paganism, we don't have that going on. But there's a lot of other imagery apart from that. And if you're looking at that idea of the Last Judgment metaphorically anyway, which is really how it should be looked at, it is just simply about awakening to who and what we are, awakening to our divinity, awakening to how we've spent this life and what we've been doing with this lifetime, and awakening to what we can do in future lives. So there's lots of different ways of looking at even that, the metaphor in the original meaning of this card, or where this card actually originally came out of. So the message for you today, if you're looking at this card as a message, is, hey, it's you're waking up to something. There's going to be an announcement of some sort coming to you. You're going to have a revelation of some kind. And because it's an upright card, it should be of a positive nature, and to enjoy it, to celebrate it. If you do want to become a Confident Tarot reader, you can celebrate that by joining the Confident Tarot Reader course and learning how to read tarot. It's only 7 modules and it is totally self-paced now. So you can take, as long as you like to learn to read the tarot intuitively. But you can also go at your own pace. So that's the Confident Tarot Reader. There's a link in the description field below this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I am Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com. Blessed be.